Good morning, my Sagittarius friends. It's Heidi. I've come to stir the sauce, and I figured I would do a next 48 since that seems to be so popular on YouTube. Thanks everyone for checking in and for all the comments, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Um, I really enjoy them. I answer as many comments as I can. No comments that are, you know, negative in tone, I probably won't answer because that's just my way. And, the energies come out how they come out. I don't control that. Just saying. Just putting a little disclaimer in there, especially when it comes, there seemed to be a lot of response to the resentment factor yesterday. And I just want to put my 2 cents in, and this is just my opinion. You know, resentment never works for you. And like the other people on the other side of it really don't care. Okay, so that's why we exercise forgiveness. You know, and the more we talk about things that we don't feel good about, the more power we give them. So that being said, that's my TED talk. I want to also mention that I am doing a group new moon ritual for manifestation um, because I am a Libra Venus, and how you manifest sits in your Venus sign. And I manifest through others, but I always have to be um, paid out for that because Libras tend to be too much on the giving side. So I'm doing a group ritual. It's a candle bay leaf ritual. If you want to be added to it, you can do that for a donation. My payment processes are in the link in my description, which is cashapp, PayPal, Venmo. So feel free. And if you are signing up for that, all you have to do is make a donation and put in the comments 3 things you want to manifest. And I will be making an unlisted video for that. So yeah, that's what we're doing because we want to bring some new things into, and this is a highly manifesting moon. If you're doing things on your own, be sure to write about things you love and things you would love to see in your life in a positive tense. So I am definitely work. Moon water is also highly effective, and also expressing yourself because this is Gemini in a positive way. Okay, so words matter, y'all. Words are spells. Remember that. So let's get on with the get on. So the energies that are influencing the next 48 hours. We're seeing resting tree. So I feel like everyone will just be, you're still being patient for things that are to come because there is a sense really within everyone that that things are moving out. And I kind of feel like it isn't that specifically work needs to happen. I just feel like you're letting it happen. And, surrender for Sagittarius is a little hard because we are masculine signs. We like to take action. And so, I feel like the energy though is telling you you don't need to take action, that things that are meant to fall off are going to fall off, right? But, there's also a sense of, with the Phoenix being reversed, I feel like you're just comfortable in things not coming back. There may have been things that you wanted to, have a second life with, and it's just the sense that you don't now, just letting things flow, letting them go. I know some people aren't going to want to hear that, But, it's kind of like when you do that, when you hold on to waiting for things to, turn around, um, it blocks your prosperity. And prosperity definitely wants to come in because we're actually seeing physical prosperity here. So money and opportunities and, you know, actual money. And I feel like it's also telling you to be patient, you know, that this is coming. It could be things that you've waited for sure. So we're going to take a look at influences. I feel like, okay, so toil and labor is here with high honor and community. I feel like for some, you're going to be rewarded for the work you do, you know? And with toil, when I see toil and labor, it's whatever you've been working hard on, you're going to be rewarded by the people around you. That can be the people you work with, it can be your bosses, whatever, but there's a sense of really being recognized for the hard work that you put in. Take that as that resonates with you. And I will tell you, so I would really love for someone to comment with me about pregnancy because I feel like this has come up more than once in terms of, now there's a broader meaning to this for sure, but pregnancy, patience, let go, and caution, right? It's interesting because I do feel like pregnancy is an issue for some, and it may have been, waiting to get pregnant or waiting for new things to come up. And, this is about making room, okay? And that is a manifestation technique in of itself, is making room for things. And so, in order to do that, we have to let go of other things, right? And I kind of feel like sometimes, we're so invested in things, certain things that, we don't want to let them go. But, it's a good mode of practice to know, when to throw in the towel, when to know that you put enough work into things, that sometimes everything doesn't work out, and that is a great lesson for those of you who are trying to get pregnant. I really feel like you may be coming into some information about that, because there is a sense that this will work out in the coming months. Okay, so, you know, that's not for everyone. That's a very specific thing. So I feel, Sag, like your energy is really nice. Like you're showing up as the Page of Wands. You're ready to trailblaze. You're ready to discover new things, right? It could be like actually that you're receiving good news about some new direction, but you could be traveling. But I feel like this is just like you, because this is representing your energy, and it's really this beautiful energy with the Page of Wands of starting over, of, looking through young eyes, if you will, being open to seeing things in a new way, which is bringing in new ideas, new directions, new opportunities. Yeah, I love it. So what you need to be aware of is exactly this, what I was just saying. The Seven of Pentacles in the Tower. We can't stop the tower, y'all. It's going to happen, right? And, I feel like for some, you may have waited, and it would have been something that you put a lot of investment in, you put a lot of time in, you put, waiting for something to work out. It could be a pivot here, okay? Because when I see the Seven of Pentacles, I always think about the pivot. It pretty much shows you, and the universe has been showing you, that either you've just got to let this thing go, or that maybe you need to make a slight change. Maybe it's not about, maybe the way that you've been doing things isn't exactly working anymore. So you've got to engage some, new. But I will clarify that for y'all. Because we're seeing a new path here, y'all. Knight of Pentacles, we're seeing a new path. You know, and it's also like the universe telling you to just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep doing what you're doing, even if you're not seeing results, right? Now, I know that maybe that seems contradictory, but I feel like you're supposed to address new ways of doing things. It doesn't necessarily mean that your path changes. You're still on the right path. You know, and with the Lovers reversed, it's really interesting because the Lovers, at the end of the day, the real deal is that the Lovers is a decision, is a choice. You know, I know that the tarot world wants to uh, push forth the soulmate aspect, and there's that. But I feel like, you know, this is you and how you're aligned with yourself, and also telling you that there's not a big decision here that you need to make. There's not. You know, I feel like what it is just a slight pivot. I feel like it's doing something differently. You know, maybe, you know, you've been doing things in a certain area, whether it's your work or your relationships or whatever, for the same way, like for a significant amount of time. There's a need for you to maybe switch it up, you know, and do things a little differently. Now, that doesn't mean completely getting off this path. You know, it just means how can I do things a little differently? You know, what are some new ideas that I can put into the mix? Yes, because on the bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles reversed with the Nine of Cups, right? And the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Cups, which is interesting, and the Ace of Pentacles. I just feel like, you know, it's kind of like switching your focus to move away from things that don't work. You know, maybe it's a lack of cooperation, you know, and really discovering that you matter too, and what you want matters, right? And so on some level there you're taking losses. You're taking losses even though, you know, there was some joy in them, maybe even partnerships for real. Three of Cups is the people we have around us, right? The people I feel like you are actually inviting new support, you know, and once you stop trying to make things work that just don't work, you'll find that you receive new support. New support, y'all. So let's take a deeper look at what this all means. Wow, it's so amazing because we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom again. You know, with the Hierophant, so there's kind of a reestablishing of your commitment, right? So let's see, let's take a look. And by the way, I am using the Field Tarot and the Urban Tarot. So what's the Page of Wands about? What's the Page of Wands about? Basically, the Page of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles reversed and the Ace of Pentacles really feels to me like it's kind of about being present. And, you know, it's like you don't have to make these new opportunities come to you. You just have to be available to them. And, you know, the Page of Wands means that when they come, you have to be ready. And you have to, like, not hesitate. You know what I mean? Not hesitate. And, you know, it doesn't have to do with, you don't have to, it's really just saying to me that there's not some sort of thing that you have to do to bring this in. You just have to be present and available to it. Just have to be present and available to it, Sag. So tell me about this Tower. Tell me about this Tower. Knight of Wands reversed. tell me about this Tower. So, the Knight of Wands is here reversed with the Five of Swords. So this is speaking about self-sabotage, honestly. And maybe a tendency for quitting. Because with the Five of Swords, we feel very defeated, right? But there is, you know, I feel kind of like you wanted something to work that just doesn't work. It just doesn't. You know, and I feel like what happens is in your want for someone or something to correct itself, right? It may actually kind of do something to your energy where it's like blocks your freedom, you know? Because with the Tower, it really is, you are really being made free of something. And with the Ace of Swords reversed and the Fool, you know, it's kind of this energy of maybe lying to yourself, you know, about the fact that you just need to start fresh. That, you know, with the Fool, there maybe you know, you're so afraid to take a chance, because you don't want to self-sabotage, because you don't want to be impulsive. Because being impulsive is Sagittarius' way. Sorry, y'all, it just is, right? But what's happened is that you've kind of put yourself in this prison where, you know, you have to take some risk. You have to take some risks. So this really plays to something you may have been doing the same way and expecting for there to be results. Maybe there were results before, and the universe is telling you it isn't working this way. You have to do something different. You have to take a chance. It's not impulsive to take a chance. You are, Sag, past that period. And we know that you are because, you know, but when you move in impulsive energy, sometimes there's a fear created, you know, that it kind of may make you afraid to take risks. But Sagittarius loves change. And we are a sign who does take risks. We are, but, you know, of course it can be about taking more calculated risks. I feel like there's a fear of loss here, you know. It's interesting energy for me, you know, but I feel like the universe is actually telling you to take a risk. I don't know what this risk is, Sag, but they definitely are telling you that. So tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles again. I do feel like there definitely is success here. Things turning around, things coming into balance. I feel like there might be someone who gives you an opportunity on this path that actually helps you to grow. There's something you're learning here. And I feel like you're getting help. Maybe this is about doing everything on your own too, you know? Six of Pentacles. Oh, there it is. Y'all, sorry. Three of Cups. You're getting help here. You're getting support. And maybe it's just about accepting help, you know? And I feel like you feel like this means that you have to give something up, and it doesn't. It really doesn't. So tell me about the Lovers reversed. The Emperor. Interesting. The Lovers reversed. The Lovers reversed for Sag. Mm. So much Knight of Pentacles energy, which is really telling you that you are on the right path. The Emperor is here. So I feel like at the end of the day, the universe is telling you to take a lot of time with your decisions. Okay? And, you know, I feel like you're getting help here to grow what it is you're wanting. Because we are seeing the Page of Pentacles so much, I feel like there may be like other people on the outside showing you how to make things work in a different way. It is going to require risk, and you know, this tends to come at a time when you feel like nothing's working. Interesting, Sagittarius. So let's see what you may be manifesting. And I also feel like on some level that you think you need to abandon something, but you're on the right path. Interesting. Hopefully this will make sense to somebody. So Sagittarius, what are you manifesting? What is Sagittarius manifesting? What's in the manifesting mix for Sag? You may also be traveling, by the way. What is Sagittarius manifesting? What is Sagittarius manifesting? And I feel like if you are trying to get, there's a sense of investment here from other people. I don't know what that is. So what is Sagittarius manifesting? Oh, Spirit's watching out for you. So that's a sense of things working out. Choose your words carefully. What is Sagittarius manifesting? What's that? What is Sagittarius manifesting? Ugh. Well, this makes sense with this Gemini energy. It's squaring Neptune, which can make some communication sketchy. And I feel like the universe is telling you to take the high road. Okay? Maybe even, because choose your words carefully here. Like, look for ways to avoid an argument. Okay. Anything else for Sagittarius? And this could be, someone who wants to argue with you. So, and we're seeing passion and romance, honor and good luck, the chalice, and good fortune and friendship. So there definitely are new things on the horizon. Okay. And I feel like you want to be really careful about the words you put out in the world right now, because words are spells, and words are your point of attraction a lot of the time, right? But there's definitely some good things coming. Passion, romance, and I feel like this could be someone new with the chalice being here. Yeah, there's a lot changing, Sag. Which is really being helped by all that you've learned. So the bad things that may or may not have happened have all kind of been preparing you for what's to come and showing you who you can trust. You know, there's been a lot of exposure that may have seemed painful, but it actually was preparing you for the things that are ahead. Okay, Sagittarius. I hope this helps, and this is some of the things that are happening in the next 48. You know, I feel like you may be really questioning your path, um, especially if that path is something specific, and you're going to find support. There is support coming in, which really tells you that you're on the right path. You just might not need to take a few risks, tweak it a little bit, and someone outside people are going to give you ideas, are going to assist you with this if you allow it. Um, yes, yes, yes. And I know this is very much a transitory time, so you know that can be difficult because at times we've had to let people go that couldn't be trusted, so it becomes who do we trust? And I feel like if you look back at those lessons, you're going to see certain aspects of it showing you who you can trust. Because there definitely are new things coming. But it's also telling you to not make snap decisions, right? Don't make snap decisions. Get all the information that you can and be patient, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, that's the next 48, okay?